Every year, when the holy month of Ramadan is here, I wish my family were closer so we could share the blessings of Ramadan. This Ramadan, reach out to friends and family with Western Union. For every transaction you make with us, we'll give you a packet of sugar. No matter how far your loved ones may be, Western Union brings them closer. Offer valid while stocks last. Western
This is the news at 10 in our top stories. President Jammeh challenges the new Chief Justice of the Gambia to look deep into the issue of adjournments in the courts. The UN Food and Agriculture Organization engages its partners in a two-day forum convened to assist the Gambia government attain the MDG target of reducing by half the proportion of people suffering from hunger. The African Union calls on parties in Zimbabwe's election to respect the outcome of the polls as Prime Minister Morgan Tsvangirai accused his rival Robert Mugabe of fraud. And former Italian Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi reacts furiously to a High Court ruling upholding his 5-year prison sentence for tax fraud. These and other stories coming this hour, and I'm Fatou Sane Sise. Once again, welcome to the news. The President, His Excellency Chef Professor Alhaji Dr. Jammeh, Thursday presided over the swearing-in ceremony of the new Chief Justice of the Gambia, Justice Mabel Ajingban. Speaking at the ceremony, the Gambian leader urged Mabel to look deep into the issue of adjournment in the courts, adding that the problem is affecting litigants in remand. Abdunjai picks up the rest of the story.
Mani Ajingban, do affirm that I will execute the functions of the Office of Chief Justice of the Republic of the Gambia without fear or favor, affection or ill will, according to...
She had her appointment confirmed recently, making her the first woman to ever handle the portfolio in the history of the Gambia's judiciary. Justice Mabel Ajingban could not hide the importance of this historic transition, but projects a natural warmth and sincerity, perhaps a deliberate attempt to restore public confidence.
The Gambia has been my home for a cumulative period of 7 years, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve the people of this great and warm country in the capacity of Chief Justice.
There was the Gambian leader, His Excellency Chef Professor Dr. Jammeh, and the Vice President in a session that brings together the top-notch in Cabinet and the judiciary.
I pledge to perform the functions of my office with diligence, excellence, and devotion to duty. I recognize that with a high honor comes responsibility. I pledge to work hard, to be focused on the task to ensure adherence to the rule of law as it impacts on good governance, and to carry my colleagues with me in the quest to build a sound, credible judiciary respected for its integrity, fairness, and justice.
There was a whole team throwing their weight behind the idea, with many of them hopeful that the first woman Chief Justice will engender a holistic approach towards the issue of litigation.
At this juncture, Your Excellency, kindly allow me to use this opportunity to call on all the security chiefs and law enforcers to work with both the judiciary and the Ministry of Justice for the purpose of protecting the government, the people of the Gambia, and the nation in general. We recognize and respect the different roles of all parties at stake, be they the police, the army, the National Intelligence Agency, the Ministry of Justice, and the judiciary. We also recognize and acknowledge that each one of us has our respective roles, duties, and boundaries, and we must ensure that there is no interference or trespass on each other's roles, duties, and boundaries. But we must all work together to achieve our common goal.
These are difficult times for the courts. The problems that have long laid dormant have been awoken by allegations of corruption involving some of its most respected luminaries.
We just want to say keep up the good work. His Excellency is proud of you. We are all proud of you. And like you rightly said in your statement, Gambians have also reacted positively to the sort of judgments that you have made in the past. And therefore, I have no doubt in my mind that we will deliver. Okay, we jokingly say yes, we are elated by the fact that His Excellency the President has appointed a female, of course, as Minister of Women's Affairs. Expect me to say that as well. But that is not just the basis of appointment by His Excellency. He appoints you because you deserve that position. He appoints you because he thinks you can deliver, not just because you're a woman.
For the President, Ajimak's appointment was based on merit and was quick to remind her that the judiciary is one important arm of government he does not joke with.
The judiciary is the one arm of government that I always pay attention to because it deals with the freedoms and liberties of people. And whatever action is taken there has a direct bearing on governance. And to me, as the head of this country, that is why I pay particular attention to the judiciary. I want to make sure that when I read in the paper that somebody has gone to jail, my conscience is clear. I want to make sure that whenever somebody has to face the ultimate penalty for the ultimate crime he or she has committed, I will go to the easy.
He went on to urge Justice Mabel to look deep into the issue of adjournments as they tend to prolong court proceedings and might unintentionally affect the rights of litigants in remand. The Gambian leader cited a series of examples where cases are allowed to drag on for ages, only to frustrate key witnesses and eventually force that case out of the courts. This, he noted, is unacceptable, reminding the legal luminaries that there are no sacred cows in the dispensation of justice.
That's a new saying now.